after longed out process is the deliberation. It's these man deciding, is this a red? Is this a yellow? Is this a foul? Is this not a foul? If before you're gonna implement VAR like this, you have to teach universal VAR law then to all the refs. So
that's a universal VAR law.
You know what I'm saying?
That's a universal VAR law update.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey yo, we're on the road to 1K. 60% of you are not even subscribed. Get hitting that button. Come on, man. Don't shake the thing. You already know the set. La la la. With that being said, welcome back to the garage, guys. And today I'm with the one and only man. Can't lie. He's been giving it to everyone since Monday, innit? Since Monday night, he's been giving it to everyone. We had a FaceTime call with this guy. And he was giving it the biggin. Yeah? Mr. AJ, let him know.
Yeah, man. Mr. They say London is red. It's been a minute since I've been on there. I can't even lie. It's been like 2-3 weeks.
Yeah.
But, you know, fresh off Monday's victory. Feeling good. Big game on Sunday. But before all of that, we got some important things to speak about. So, we'll get there when we get there.
We'll get into it then, with that being said. So, today is basically we're going to discuss the one thing that has been rattling everyone, to be frankly honest, in football. And it is VAR. Now, I've got one question, and one question only for everyone at home that's going to watch, and for you yourself, and for the man them that are going to watch this and see it in the group chat and comment. Was bringing VAR into football a mistake?
Yes or no?
Go on.
Yes, because I do think football had arrived at a point whereby it needed to be aided than more just human intervention.
Mm-hmm.
Like from goals to offsides to, you know, fouls. Like there were like so many controversial big games, big finals in which on replay things had gone unseen in the actual 90 minutes. You know what I mean? Like historically.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? There's a few big ones.
The hand of God and all of this stuff.
Like even the goal score when it went behind the line.
When what?
Even that goal score when it went behind the line, behind the crossbar.
Oh, Lampard in the World Cup. Yeah, I was literally about to mention that. Yeah, I hear that, but with that being said, yeah, they were talking about this even on Talksport, Simon Jordan and whatnot lost their minds, and a referee specialist said it's gonna take them at least like 10 years to figure it out. And the issue is they're now making stupid mistakes. They're taking their time on it. Like Arsenal's goal against Newcastle, Newcastle's goal against Arsenal, I'll be honest with you, there's one angle that actually shows it clearly, daylight out of like playing it. But if you go and look at United versus Brighton, when Rashford crossed it in and Højlund put the ball in the back of the net, it clearly showed on one angle that the ball was in, but on a different angle it said it was out. So there's that inconsistency. So you've got that one was inconsistent. Then you've got, for instance, even in the Champions League yesterday, you've got Marcus Rashford getting sent off for trying to shield the ball and stamping on someone's leg by accident. But on UEFA's end, they said he got sent off for an elbow to the jaw. So they can't even clarify why they've actually sent him off. Yeah, so you got that. But in today's game for Liverpool, Hendo, near enough the same thing. Stamps on my man's ankle the same way.
Hendo, the Chinese brother.
Yeah. Him, yeah. Same thing, everything, yeah. No red card, not even a yellow. So it's the inconsistencies where even in the Chelsea game, you had they should have went down to 10, down to 9 early. Let's be real, innit? Them red cards were due, innit?
They were catching life.
But the fact that they missed them and they were clear as day was a joke, man. Thing. Was a complete joke, man. Thing. So they went to try and rectify them, and they rectified them. Yeah, they ended up rectifying them in different challenges, but it was still ridiculous. Yeah. Then they started pausing and playing the game over small petty things. Like, we had Reece James's elbow, apparently elbowing my man in the face, like literally 2 minutes after Romero got sent off. Yeah. Bro. They looked at it, nothing deemed of it. Now, I'll be honest with you, I've seen in other games, man them get sent off for that. Even from like last season. Like, I've even like got clips right now, yeah, of consistency, yeah, of how controversial VAR have been. Like, this is even with you lot. You get what I'm saying?
Oh, this is when he pulled thingy's hair.
Yeah.
That's when he pulled Cucurella's hair.
See? Nothing. And I mocked it. You went on to concede this year round after it. Like, VAR has been inconsistent, bro. Sending offsides, goals, yellow cards. Like, this is what I mean with it.
What happened with this one?
Handball. Now, the issue is, yeah, if people watch yesterday's game, you would see, yeah, the handball that got given against Harry Maguire, and then the handball that got given for Harry Maguire, yeah, they're both, I'll be honest with you, both BS. Because Harry Maguire is moving, yeah, towards the man, and you know when you're shuffling with your body, you sometimes use your arms. Yeah, as he shuffled, his arm is basically resting on my man's side, isn't it? So the ball is bouncing about and it hits him right here, but it's in close proximity. So how can you deem that a handball? Yeah, when literally he's 2 yards away. Yeah, in a natural position. Then yeah, I'll be honest with you, the one that got given for United, yeah, the defender that it got given against, one, the ball was in close proximity to his arm, yeah, so it's a bit of a shake. Second, it's actually in a natural position with the way he's jumping. And third, he's actually being fouled by Varane, and that's why his body is like that. So, I hate your consistency of giving them, because you've given 2 soft penalties, but at the same time, neither one of them should have been a penalty. Just like the way it shouldn't have been a red card. And the thing is, yeah, it's now getting consistent. You're seeing on a week-to-week basis now. It's not that once in a blip. It's a week-to-week basis, bro. And I'll be honest with you, some of the managers in the league deserve it. Because when Klopp came out and drew out the referees and VAR, yeah, and nobody backed him, and he actually had VAR on their knees, yeah, and no one backed him, you could have actually made a difference then. Now, yeah, you're all coming out individually complaining, like Arteta with his letter, Arsenal with their letter backing Arteta, with his report screaming that it's a disgrace, with the way they're officiating the games and all of that. Like, bro, like, it is getting ridiculous now. And like, as we speak, we're watching consistent scuff-ups by VAR, bro. You get what I'm saying?
No, facts.
So this stuff can't be ignored, fam. So, with evidence provided by me, yeah, again, do you think VAR was a mistake to bring into the game? Can't lie, your team has come up one too many times in this highlight reel as well, you know.
We always get scumbag by refs, man, or VAR.
Now this one you got saved with. I can't lie. This one you actually got saved with. Arteta called in an embarrassment and a disgrace, so Bro, come on, man. Me personally, I'll be honest with you, throw it in the bin. You've tried it hasn't worked. And it's fumbling all over Europe. There's not one place where you can say, yeah, VAR actually works good.
I feel like...
And if you look at it, we had a lot more goals back in the day than we do today. Without VAR. I'll be honest with you. Like, Sammy yesterday tried to say to me that it's a way for them to try and get more goals within the game so they can try and stop like all these rash tackles and all of this stuff by giving easy yellow cards and red cards and all of this, innit? But really and truly, respectfully, we had bare goals back in the day. With the reckless tackles, with the goals that were actually offside and deemed not to be offside. You get what I'm saying? But and it was more exciting. Plus, on top of it, you've been to football stadiums, bro. When it goes through a VAR review, yeah, bro, it's jarring. It's jarring, fam. So now, man, me personally, scrap it. I don't know if you want to change your opinion.
I think it needs to be adapted. You know what's mad? I prefer how VAR worked when the first year it came out.
Really, why?
It's just more fluid. It wasn't slowing down games by 5-10 minutes. The first year it landed, like they just used it for stuff like onsides and basic stuff. They never used it for as many things as they use it for now. It was literally more or less to see if it used for offside and onside and goal line technology. That's all we use VAR for in the beginning. Do you remember what I'm saying? Now it's used for actual officiating and all these things. But the first ever VAR was literally just goal line technology and offside. Them two things alone, I thought it was calm. Do you remember? I thought that when they started using it for all these things now, that's when it started going left and right. You know what I'm saying? So I think they've just tried to overcomplicate it. You know what I mean? I think they've tried to say, well, if we're reviewing goal line technology, if we're reviewing the onside decision with VAR, then they should do the whole game. Like, but obviously with that, it's like, if you're gonna do that, one thing we agree on is there has to be a consistent rule of thought that says, okay, this is as clear as day this is as clear as day this is as clear as day this. Because part of the long out process is the deliberation. It's these man deciding, is this a red, is this a yellow, is this a foul, is this not a foul. If before you're going to implement VAR like this, you have to teach universal VAR law then to all the refs. So
man said universal VAR law.
You know what I'm saying?
Man said universal VAR law update.
You know what I'm saying?
Where the hell did you come up with that from? Man said universal VAR law. But I didn't even think there's a law in VAR, you know.
Yeah, but I'm saying, so then if the refs get that coaching, at least when they all sit down, they all watch of one video, there's not 20 refs that will give 7 different opinions. They all watch the same video, they all give one opinion. That speeds everything up. You get what I'm saying? So see if you educate them or bring it back to basics to what you used to have. Just goal line technology and the onside VAR. That's it. Them two things worked fine. And they didn't add no 20 minutes to no half.
No,
you know what I'm saying?
Or if they want to do it, I feel like it should be a thing where if the referee's uncertain for something, he should go to VAR. Like, because they can obviously all communicate. We all know this, and he can decide whether to stop a game. Be like, you know what? Hold on, I need a minute, guys. Quickly, can you have a check on this? And this. Explain the situation. You need to check on. Let them quickly check on it. Give it. They've got 3 minutes, 3 to 4 minutes max to check it. Obviously, over time, as they get used to it, time will go further down. Yeah. And they say to him, don't even go to the screen. Be like, yeah. If you want to have one more look at it, it's your choice. But yeah, it's a foul, whatever. This, that. You know what I'm saying? That's the only way, in my opinion, I can see them playing it. But apart that, if they ain't gonna do that, scrap it. Scrap it. There's no point. What is it? Goal line technology came out in 2018. VAR got introduced in 2020, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, so yeah.
It got introduced first in the Euros, isn't it? If I'm not mistaken. Yeah.
And that version was calm. No problem. I liked the aid of the onside and offside decision and goal line technology, but that's all they did, which was fine with me.
But now it's a drag. Let's be real.
Yeah. Even certain things like an elbow making you offside is. I think it should always be judged by the placement of the feet.
Vinicius Junior, his quarter of his head was deemed offside in a goal for in the Champions League. This isn't FIFA, big man. They're using FIFA offside rules, and then it's jarring me. Now I'm not talking about FIFA, the actual head of Camille. I'm talking about.
But your head your head doesn't strike the ball. This is what I'm saying. It's your foot.
That's what I'm saying.
So the thing that actually hits the ball is onside.
Yeah. It was this and this that was off.
That's why I don't understand.
Everything.
I don't understand how this and this can make you offside when you can't. You're not using that. You're not gonna. What are you gonna do? Dive on the floor and
yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. That's what I'm saying. He was technically level with the defender. He was actually technically level with the defender.
It should always be judged by the placement of the feet. Always the placement of the feet, because the feet determine whether you can spin. You could spin a man. You could play a ball in behind. You could do something. If it's by your feet, it's not your head or your shoulder.
No, 100%. But it was done by the core of his face and the core of his arm, and it was actually a very good goal, and it got deemed off for offside when
I saw that one.
You saw it, innit? Complete nonsense. But with that being said, we're gonna move it over to you, isn't it? Blue Boys.
La Blues.
The last two Champions League winners of the Premier League.
Well, and City now, but I know you don't acknowledge them, man.
We can't. If think about it, can we acknowledge them? No, because we live in London. That's first of all, innit? Yeah. And we don't know any man. You know, Man City fan. I know Man City fan.
We can't. You know why the real reason we can't acknowledge?
I know Man City fan.
Because technically they cheated.
Exactly. And on top of it, I know Man City fan. Yeah, he's like older than me by 2 years. I think he's the same year as you. Yeah. Guess when he started supporting?
When?
He says 2008. Yeah. But I know for a fact he started supporting in 2010.
2008. Who was Man City?
No one. Yeah. But that's when they got taken over.
Is it when they got taken over?
Yeah. They got taken over in 2008.
The first phase was like Tevez.
The first phase was Tevez, Robinho, all these man. Yeah. Like Robinho came in 2008, but he thought he was signing for Man United. He didn't even know there was another team in Manchester. I'm being serious, bro. So why am I gonna notice them? I'm done, bruv. You got 115 charges and you wanna scream about your treble. Move, bruv. Get out of my face, fam. But yeah, you're playing them at the bridge after a confident win. By far, I'll be honest with you, you seen that Tottenham game. I saw one of the worst performances ever, by an individual, but he still got a hat-trick. And it was by far the deadest hat-trick, I have ever seen. And on top of it, he had like 6 different celebrations in that game. He shushed them, he did the whole vein thing, he did the he did the Rashford. Bro, Nicholas Jackson offloaded the celebrations that he needed to do for the season in that game. Yeah. But now he's coming up against Guardiola, Ake, all these man, Carl Walker.
Listen, I have a big respect for City and their on-field talent. I think, you know what, I enjoy games against City. You know, one thing about Chelsea over the last few years, I think we've had some great entertaining games. FA final, Champions League final.
The 6-0 peppering you got at the Etihad.
But barring that and the FA Cup final where we narrowly lost 2-1, I think we've had some great head-to-head classics in the last few years. I can't lie, we've fared way worse against you, man, than City over the last 6 years. That's what's crazy. Like, you man have a better record against us than City do in the last 6 years.
Since 2018, yeah. Surprisingly, yeah. I think your last victory came to United was in the FA Cup semi-final.
Yeah, you and Arsenal began becoming bogey teams since that.
You became Liverpool and Tottenham's bogey team.
Yeah.
And United and Arsenal have become your bogey team.
Yeah.
And City's the only game,
Like,
if it goes tits up, it's gonna go tits up, innit?
Yeah, but if we start well,
it's gonna go good, innit?
We usually, I'd say we've beat them as many times as they beat us over the last 6 years.
Let's just look at your head-to-head record. Yeah, but
a lot of draws as well. There's been a lot of draws, and there's been things like they beat us in penalties from finals and stuff like this. It's been some very tight games. You get what I'm saying?
No, I completely hear that, but I'll be honest with you. I think this time they're gonna pepper you still.
You reckon? Do you know what?
Only,
do you know what?
Only on the one reason is I don't think he'll. When I mean pepper, yeah.
You just mean they're gonna dominate the game.
I don't think he'll be like, oh, they're gonna shit 5 or 6 past you, innit? Because if you line up the way you did, the way you did against Arsenal, you might be alright, innit? But
yeah, we was quite compact.
Yeah. But the thing is, if City wanna school someone, they'll school them, innit? Trust me, I've seen them school United like that. What is it? That 2-0, 3-0 win that they had, at Old Trafford, bro. At points they were just schooling with the way they were holding the ball and thinking it. So when I mean pepper, I mean in that aspect. You'll ship too, but you're gonna get schooled every time you try and attack them. They're gonna be like, no. We're gonna show you how you really keep possession. Do you get what I'm saying?
You know what? Do you know what? If they play a high line, which they probably will play a high line.
You lot are done for. I'm sorry.
If they play a high line,
you man are done for.
But you know what's crazy? If they play a high line,
you man can't time your runs, bro.
What do you mean? Us, man?
Yeah.
Well, to be offside and onside.
Bro, you can't time your run. Jackson was caught offside 3 times alone, Modric came on, caught offside like 3 times. Bro, you man had 8 offsides in that one game.
No, I know. But at the same time, we play way better at teams that play us with a high line. Way better.
Because you feel like with the pace that you have in your team, you can...
I don't know what it is about them. They just prefer playing against a high line. Me personally... I don't know if you can get in behind with a high line or drag defenders out of space with a high line. I don't really think it's that much different between a low block. Yeah, I mean a low block. Yeah, there's less space in between the lines and it's more congested. But my point is, if you can do it running towards goal, still having to adjust and lick it first time, why can't you do it with pause? Why can't you do it with time? With time, you got time to think, time to and visualize the play passage you want. Because when they're behind the ball, let's face it, you got a few extra seconds. In them extra seconds, you could take a few more touches. You can this is why I don't understand. Why do they look so bad when teams park 10 behind the ball and sit deep? What?
You've lost your last 6 games versus City.
6?
You haven't beaten them in 6 games, bro. No comps.
How though? We beat them in the Champions League 2021.
That was the last time you beat them.
That was 6 games ago.
Yeah, that was the last time you beat them.
What was it? What has it all been wins? Cool. Have they win all one?
I'm gonna give you it was all dubs. It was all dubs for City, bro.
What?
Yeah, I'm gonna show you right now, innit? But your all-time record against City, innit? Yeah. This even dates back to 1907, innit? When they both started playing properly each other in Division 1. You've won 71 games. You drew 39. And you lost 65. To be fair, I'm gonna be real in it, When both your clubs were dead, you lot were dead, did it? You lot have been consistently or near enough the same level of expectations throughout your club length. Bar 2003 to 2010, that's when you lot got Rome and you lot started to flex daddy money and really challenge everyone in it, and ship in and ship out managers like it was that Ancelotti sacking that made me lose ratings for you. And I'm happy that I found out that within the club board they actually ended up regretting sacking him. But you've won that much, but your last victory against Manchester City came in that Champions League final. In 2021. But then again,
when I think about the managers,
since then you lost 1-0 at home, 1-0 away, 2-0 away in the League Cup, 1-0 at home, 4-0 away in the FA Cup, and then 1-0 again at home. Prior to that, you beat them. You beat under Tuchel. You beat them in all 3 of his games.
Yeah, but I was just gonna say. Now that I remember who was managing our club during that period of the last six games, I'm not even surprised. it was Potter and Lampard. They were never beating Pep.
The 3 games that Tuchel managed.
Yeah.
Tuchel took over in 2021, innit?
2020, I believe. Oh no, it was 2021. Halfway through the season.
Yeah,
because he won all of that in 6 months.
Yeah. 6 months. So all 3 of his encounters against City were all W's, and he only conceded 1 goal to them, scoring 4. 1-0 in 1-0 in the FA Cup, then 2-1 in the Premier League. Even at the Etihad, and then a 1-0 in the Champions League final. Your biggest loss in the last 6 years was a 6-0 defeat in 2019 at the Etihad, and your biggest win in that period was a 5-1 victory in the FA Cup in 2016. In fact, bar that, if we go since 2019, you have won 4 and lost 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah.
Like I said, given that
in recent years,
given Potter and Lampard were in charge for the last 6 games.
Yeah, but then it was Tuchel 3 victories and then
Lampard
loss. Lampard had a 1 victory over them.
Is it?
Yeah, he had a 2-1 win in the Premier League.
Oh, that was one of the only games he won, you know.
Then prior to that, your last victory came in 2018 before that win versus Lampard. Like, you've lost in stretches to City. So like, you win 1, you'll lose 3, win 1, lose 1, then you would win 3 and then lose flipping 6 against them.
I don't know.
Pepper and incoming. Yeah, we're gonna see the real Jackson. Yeah, in that game. You understand?
That you thinking, yeah?
100%. He's gonna sky them left, right, centre. Bro, he ain't gonna have no tap-ins like the way he had. I'm sorry.
You sound like expressions, right? You sound like expressions, right?
Your thing gives me anxiety, bro.
You're sounding like expressions right now.
No, it's not expressions, bro. There's no expressions here. But I agree with expressions, you know. This guy, I feel sorry for Unit because he was never meant to be your number 1 striker, innit? When Kuku got injured and it became a shake after that, innit? Yeah. But still, bro, I understand why he was meant to be back up. He's
still got 5 goals in the league now, you know.
Bro, 3 of them were tap-ins.
You have to respect my
No.
You get me?
No, because if I break them down here, they were Luton. What was it? 5 goals, yeah. 3 of them came against Spurs. They were all tap-ins, yeah. He nearly stacked, when he was 1-on-1, yeah.
I'm sure
he's a pagan. He should have passed to Mudryk.
I'm sure I got a bet with T on Jackson outscoring Højlund.
Højlund's got 5 in the Champions League.
No, but in the league.
Oh, you had the bet in the league?
Yeah, I'm sure it's in the league.
Oh, we need to backtrack that because if it's all comps, you know, you might be in a situation.
We definitely didn't say all comps.
Because Højlund's got like 7.
That's very specific as well. That's very specific to say all comps. We definitely said in the league. I'm sure.
We need
but
to
we'll check it. We'll double check the chat.
And what was it? 1 against Luton and 1 against Sheffield United.
But you ain't even had a hard game in the Champions League yet. Get out of here, man.
What do you mean?
Who's your hardest game in the Champions League?
Bayern Munich.
Bayern Munich. Did he score?
Who? Højlund? Yeah, he did.
He
actually did. That's the mockery. He did. He did, and he scored a great brace yesterday. And the team shagged it.
Oh, nah, but that's Copenhagen, man.
No, it doesn't matter, bro. Copenhagen ain't easy. Even Bayern struggled.
I only found out yesterday there was a city in Denmark, bro. That's how unknown.
No,
I didn't even know the city. Yeah,
it's right.
Even you know that. That's what you want to know.
I did. I'm just shocked. I'm just shocked at you.
You do Copenhagen.
Of course I do Copenhagen because I watched them.
It sound like a chocolate brand.
Bro, the last time United played them was 2008 or 2009 because it was Rio, Vidic, Rooney, Ronaldo, Tevez, all them man. Yeah, it was therefore 2000 and yeah.
Oh, speaking of which, what was their manager talking about the atmosphere at Old Trafford?
I don't even know.
He was basically saying something about...
It was dead, didn't it? He was complaining, no, it wasn't what you expected.
The way he was speaking English was amazing. He said the historic presence of United, but something about Copenhagen, the level is something. But it wasn't, to me, it was sounding like he was talking, but I wasn't trying to understand his actual message. Do you get what I'm saying? So I don't know what his point was, innit?
I don't know, I didn't read it because I can't lie, I don't bother anymore. Don't bother with these men anymore. But what was I going to say? Sorry, but back to the game, yeah? Because we're going to wrap this up soon. Yeah, man, it's going to be a schoolboy popper, and I can't lie.
I know that's what every neutral is thinking. Like, I can't lie. I'd be lying if I say anybody out there other than Chelsea fans has any hope Chelsea are going to win this game. But I also feel like that's kind of how every big game has been for us this season. What I know is, yeah, if by some chance these boys can navigate Sunday and come out without losing this game, boy have they dealt with their most difficult month of the year, with flying colours. I can't even lie. That would mean we have only 2 more games to the big 6 to go, United and Newcastle, and if we get past those, we would have gone the entire top 6 unbeaten. But it's just ironic because our record against the big 6 this season, or form against the lower teams in the division was as it should be, then we could be right now early contenders for the league, because our top 6 record has been the best so far.
What did you say? Early contenders for what league?
In this league, I'm saying because our top 6 performance has been the best out of the top 6.
You still, after this, you still got Newcastle.
That's what I'm saying. And
you still got Brighton again, United.
Yeah, but my point is, after you and Newcastle and you, if we can navigate City.
Then you got Everton, Sheffield, yeah, and then.
That's my point. We would have gone the whole top 6 unbeaten, which is the only team in the top 6 to go unbeaten. So I'm saying if we had done that plus won all the games we were expected to have win easily, we would have been early contenders for the league. Because we would have hardly dropped too many points and navigated our bigger games without losing points. Because we took up bare draws. But you need to remember, how many of these draws came from winning positions? Liverpool, again, we was winning. Arsenal, again, we was winning. You know what I'm saying?
No, Liverpool, you were losing.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah, he was.
No, we
Liverpool.
scored first. It was 1-0.
No. I've got it right here. Luis Diaz, 18th minute. You scored in the 37th. You know what's so cute about you sometimes? What? You're so confident in what you believe in it, yeah.
So then who scored it? Is it just 1-1?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Because there was 2 offside goals that game, man. That's why.
Yeah, and Salah had one as well. It was meant to be 2-2.
Yeah. But that game was time ago as well, man. But anyway, my point is this, yeah. Arsenal, we definitely should have won that game. Liverpool.
What about West Ham?
Well, when we had the chance to go 2-1 up, my man missed the pen.
What about Nottingham Forest?
I can't remember that game.
What about the 0-0 draw with Bournemouth? What about the 1-0 loss to Aston Villa?
But that's what I'm saying. Our mid-table team performance has been poor.
And the 2-0 loss to Brentford.
Yeah, poor, man. I can't lie. All of them games were winnable.
No, 100%. We know they were winnable, but they were poor. You're performing poor.
Yeah, low blocks.
And that's the problem. You could easily perform poor again. It's City. I can see you being pumped up for it. But I feel like the moment that first goal goes in from City, I just see heads will drop. I'll be real.
You know what? Yeah. Yes and no. Like, I felt like that until I see them at Tottenham. Because you see when that first goal went in, the deflection of of Colwell from
Kulusevski.
Yeah. I can't lie. I thought it was gonna be 3-0 by half time. No word of a lie. Because the first 15 minutes.
I think if that second goal got counted.
The first 15 minutes, they had us in a chokehold, and after the first goal, I thought, yeah, floodgates now. They've got this brief 5-10 minutes. They're just gonna now run up the goals, like for the next 5-10 minutes, and then if they run up the goals in the next 5-10 minutes, the game's done. And then the team made it through another difficult 5 minutes, got to 20 minutes, and then after 20 minutes, they started to dominate proceedings. And then we started to score 1 offside goal, 2 offside goals, 3 offside goals, 4 offside goals, and then by that point, then these men got 2 man red carded after the 4 offside goals. that we scored, and then from there, obviously they were never winning the game. 9 man playing a high line at halfway line. It was never gonna happen. Do you get what I'm saying? But what I saw and what I take from that game is heart. Like that Windies man have something to play for. Like, and it's not just a case of they're going out there. They're the most expensive squad. They're expected to win. Like they want to go out there and show themselves against the best players in the league. For some reason, I think they look way better, way more motivated. However, they're not just going up a good team in the league. We've come up against good teams. We've come up against Arsenal.
There was points in that game where you look like you ran out of ideas. There was points in that game where you look like you ran out of ideas.
So it looked like we only had one idea, which is run it down the line and pass it to Jackson. So we had an idea, but it was just
no.
one.
There was points before the go ahead goal came. I'm not even joking. There was 3 of us sitting here watching that game, and we all said the same thing. No ideas. You're running out of ideas, bro. On the neutral standpoint, as watching that game from 3 men who didn't support either team.
I think
has no ties to either team.
I think this team doesn't really need the
like,
thing is
when the goals went in from Poches in particular, you can see more of a relief than anything.
No, but this is the thing. This is what I've been saying to you. I don't think the goals we're scoring at the moment are down to his systematic play or his tactical IQ or his game plan. I think it's been down to individual quality. Like, for instance, Casaido's first goal that got ruled off offside before the red. Again, that's individual quality. You know what I'm saying? Like, moments like Sterling beating and roasting my man on the right wing time and time again to keep finding Jackson 10 times. Again, individual quality. That's Sterling's game. Sterling's game is one-on-one on the right. He'll skin you every time.
It's a bit
so
like,
it's nothing to do with Poch.
It's a bit like Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, Man United.
Yeah, like he got lucky to got to quarterfinals, semi-finals, second because he had a team that even if he couldn't coach nothing, they could do because they know how to play football. That's literally that's what I've basically been saying. I'm saying Chelsea have too much natural talent right now to lose every game. You know what I'm saying? Because even if they had no coach, even if they had no manager right now, there's just too much quality. Even if you said they played 30 games, no manager, just the quality they have, just the ballers they have in the squad, they're still winning 10 games that season. You know what I'm saying? They might lose 20, no manager, no proper coaching, but I guarantee you, just off their natural ability alone and just being professional footballers, they'll go and win 10 games in the league because they're better than at least 10 teams. Do you get what I'm saying? No, so playing 2 games a season against all teams, they're gonna win at least enough to keep them up. And this is why I said Poch is lucky because right now.
I said enough to keep them up. They're changing mentality. That's sweet. That's mad.
No, but I'm saying that's why he's lucky right now. That's why I'm lucky right now. He's lucky right now because even Potter never had that. Potter never had as good of a squad as.
If he had Havertz and Werner, he might be in a stinkier position.
Oh my days! If he had Havertz and Mount and all these guys, you see, Tuchel found a way to make Mount look good and make him utilise his best attributes in a way that brought out the best in him. And that. Imagine Poch trying to coach Mount in this system.
It's a long day as it is, man. It's a long day as it is.
I just hope I get to see the lineup I said to you in group chat one day, man.
Yeah, I hope so for your sake as well, because I agree with you. It'll cook. It'll definitely cook. But with that being said, give me a score prediction.
You know, the Chelsea fan in me wants to say 2-1 Chelsea, innit? But with City's current form and Chelsea's current form, the realistic side of me believes they can get a goal because City play high enough up the pitch for them to get 1 goal. But then I think...
Don't forget, City have got fast defenders as well.
Yeah, no, I'm not debating that because my realistic score prediction is still City winning. I gave you the Chelsea one, but the real one is still them winning. Even if you score 1 goal, they're still going to win. So I give them 3 goals to 1.
3 goals to 1. I'm going to go 2-0. I'm going to go 2-0, and I think after they get the second, they're not going to go out second game, control the game. Unless you do something that will rattle them in the game, and then they just go smack like 3 more in or 2 more.
I don't know. I think in big games like this, several of our players have some good like worldy ability. Like Mudryk, I noticed Mudryk likes playing these big games. Like Obviously, he didn't play well against Tottenham.
No, he didn't.
But against Arsenal, he played very well. Do you get me?
That goal was a cross.
Yeah, well...
That goal was a cross.
No, but his foot, but that's in his locker, though. Like, he's done it a few times at internationals and this and that. This is what I'm saying.
Yeah, because he's crossing the ball. He's crossing the ball, bro. Trust me. I looked at his foot when he did it, yeah. And the way he hit, that's not a shot, big man. Yeah, the way he lifted his foot, yeah, it was not like a bow, it was a bow.
You know what it is? I like how when he's composed, I like how he strikes the ball.
He's barely composed, but that's your thing, man.
When he's composed, he strikes the ball very well. So but then again, do I think he's gonna start against City?
You don't know, Poch.
Yeah, I think he's gonna play respectful.
You don't know.
He's gonna play respectful. I even think, you know who I think could even start? Surprise! I know we gotta wrap this up when we are wrapping this up now, guys. But I think we could get a shock start from Ugupuku or Uguchuku or
what?
Uguchuku.
Ah, that French one.
Yeah.
They just keep it as that French one, man.
Yeah.
we were trying to pronounce the name, yeah. And Thomas was like Chukwuemeka, yeah. And then Sammy looked at it and he was like, you know what, Thomas, we'll stick with Chukwuemeka, bro.
We
looked at the name, yeah. We looked at the name, we're like, we'll stick with Chukwuemeka, bro. Or Chukwuemeka. Yeah, nah, man, long day.
Yeah, him and Casado, I think them two could start.
Well, you think Enzo did he get confirmed injured?
Nah, he should be okay for the game, but I think Ugu might start.
I think take him out.
Just have two defensive mids.
I think take him out of this game.
Play two defensive mids and Gallagher, because Gallagher runs all day, covers that midfield. Like,
he's been good since he's been playing for you. I can't lie.
Like, he's a very good. He basically, with him, that he will give Man City defenders a tough day. He will close them down. He will chase them. He will harry them, and I know he'll run more than any other midfielder in our thing. Like a player that's just gonna be annoying, like a pest, like a gnat for their midfielders. I think Gallagher has to play for that reason, because I know he ain't gonna give them time and space. He's gonna get tight. He's gonna close them down all night. He's annoying. Them annoying guys. You know, you want to take a shot, pick a pass. You have an extra few seconds, but Gallagher won't give you that. Yeah, Gallagher won't give you that. He will just close you down. You know what I'm saying? So him, Ugu, and Casado, I think that gives us a solid midfield. I see Jackson starting. I see Palmer starting with extra motivation for Pep. Poch thinking, yeah, he's got a point to prove to Pep. I think Sterling starts as well. I think that would be the front three. That would be Jackson. Yeah, and then defense, you probably already know what he's gonna do. He's going to play Colwyn on the left again. He's definitely going to play a back three. Three defenders, centre back, sorry, because of City. But you know, ending this discussion, I must say the Sassy, man, this guy's been looking suspect for a while now. Nah, he has been, bro. He has been. Like for 45 mil, that's a lot for a centre back, you know.
I can't lie, I was looking at a lot of the 25 players that Todd Bowley has signed since he's come in. Can't lie, there's a few stinky ones on that.
Yeah, the Sassy, Koulibaly 100%.
There's a lot of stinky ones on them. But to be fair, we haven't seen a lot from any of them either, because it's still early. But we'll have to wait and see, man. Yeah. But with that being said, guys, I hope you enjoyed the garage. On my minutes here, look, it says that it's a long episode. I can't lie. It'll be a lot shorter when it is out, innit? But I hope you enjoyed it. Let us know what you think about VAR. Let us know what you think about the City game. And yeah, man. Love and deuces from the Mandem. Peace.
Peace.